All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is: Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You will get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu and Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Going down in a couple of more live streams. We're talking about woolly hair and the divine black Christ. If you're a member of the SETI Super Soldier membership, you should most definitely be in the house because it's gonna be fire for everybody else. Go up on my homepage and check the playlist for membership videos, and man, see that fire that's waiting on you when you become a member. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official, General Sarah Soon Seti, DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get that discount, shop and save and shop. That's right, pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. We talking about the two raw for YouTube. We talking about the complete ancient Egyptian studies. We talking about the alchemy and occult keyword breakdown on black divinity. We talking about holiday holocaust. That's right. And one of the prime out of 2,500. We just showing you one of the five presentations that we got under Creatures from the Caucasus. Did ancient African scientists graph to other races? Man, we got this kind of fire waiting on you. Get over there to SETI University, generalseti.com today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream that we only show on Patreon. This is the lecture hall of the BPC, going down in a couple of more live streams today. Why the pale Arab is not indigenous to Arabia, but the Caucasus Mountains. You want to be in the house for that. Tomorrow, the Order of Melchizedek. We getting into that too, family. We got African avatars, Jedi Knights, and Dragon Warriors up next also. So we got some fire up there on Patreon, the popping this page on Patreon. So I want you to get on over there, family, and become a patron. King Seti on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to all the family that donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate, link on the screen in the video description and in the chat. Click it. Donate. I thank you ahead of time, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will bam your ass. You be done for. Now we talking about this guy, Ryan Routh, that who was attempted to assassinate Donald Trump just a day ago. And so, yeah, the information is coming out on him that he is a Democrat, that he has been mouthing, some Kamala Harris, Joe Biden rhetoric. You see, this, saying democracy is on the ballot and, and all this shit. And the things that come out the mouth of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And so now the Democrats can no longer say that the Republicans are the only one that, resort to violence, because goddamn, they done tried to get this man 2 times in a couple of months. And this shit is really crazy, that people, they so goddamn, they zealots and shit. You know what I'm saying? so extremists and zealots and shit to whatever cause they believe in, to the point that they will try to assassinate you. And this is across the goddamn board. This is across the board. No matter what you believe in, you got a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here that'll go to an extreme level. Do you understand? The silence that, that expression, because it's not to their liking, or, it's not to their belief. But, I was, going off into, the rhetoric of this motherfucker, Ryan Routh. And just like I always come back and I talk to my people and tell y'all to go back, and look at the things that I've already said. Now, this motherfucker would have been over there in Ukraine. He's telling motherfuckers that they should, come to Ukraine aid. He was over there maybe, I believe, in 2022, and he's trying to recruit motherfuckers to go over there and fight in Ukraine. Did not tell y'all. I say these people gonna have a problem with Donald Trump getting into office. You see what I'm saying? Especially if they feel he's going to end that war in Ukraine. I told you. Okay. Nobody's talking about it. But that's that, but that was something that, because I said, look, they didn't invest it goddamn billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Even before I said it last night, before I even knew who he was, I said, you know what? Ukraine, that's good. They're going to have a problem about that. They're going to have a problem about that. And I'll be goddamn come back today and they say he was over there in Ukraine and he's an extremist for, Ukraine. He's a Ukraine extremist. And so they feel if Donald Trump get in there and shut that down, everything that they got invested in Ukraine going down the drain. A lot of people can't deal with that, especially when you done already invested trillions and trillions of dollars. And they feel, and you got to think about the fact that the Europeans do not want Donald Trump to hold Europe hostage, under the notion that he might not support them if Russia attack other European nations such as Poland or Finland and some of the nations that's closer to Russia, not as powerful and just, may be in just as much of a threat of being attacked as Ukraine. And so, yeah, they feeling some kind of way. That's right, Black Power. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's from Ukraine, but I know he was over there. Yeah, I know he was from over there. Now, if it didn't, I think he was from I think he was from Hawaii, but they saying he was also, I don't know if he was based, in North Carolina, because they saying that his name had been coming up in the database over there in North Carolina committing some crimes and shit. I don't know if that's him or not, but they say it's the same now. You see, now we're gonna get off into, because the plot get thicker as we move forward and we discuss some things, but you could, matter of fact, a lot of these what we think could be a long a long shooter or this, that, and the third. I don't believe in none of that. We're gonna look at how this man was able to in the next presentation or video, we're gonna get off into how he was able, understand, to pinpoint the location of Donald Trump. But you see, I mean, when you have shooters like that, there got to be some goddamn intel. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here, I mean, is he that, is he like some type of James Bond motherfucker with one man army that could, get it, maybe he is, but what type of training, that would require? You feel what I'm saying? What kind of training would that require for somebody to feel that they got, the skill and the know-how in from what it seemed to be broad daylight? You know what I'm saying? In fucking broad daylight, you gonna go to Donald Trump's golf course? You see what I'm saying? Now, he did not have, and I talked about this yesterday, and you could see as people start weighing in You know, I believe these motherfuckers watching Naga News Network. You feel me? They watching Naga News Network, and they're coming over here. And the first thing I was saying to myself, I'm like, damn, man, this man didn't have all this, you know, these attacks. And you mean to tell me they ain't up his fucking security? Joe Biden, man, that's I mean, the weakness that he displayed, you know, regardless to whether the man is running against you, you feel me? When you allow for nominees and politicians and anybody on that level to, you know, be under the threat of assassination, no politician nowhere and no under Democrat or Republican, independent, it don't make no goddamn difference. And so he's saying that it's not about, you know, the money. It's a security motherfucker cost. It's always, this is United States of America. You mean to tell me it's not 20 motherfuckers you can call up that has the skill to get this man some extra security, and you sending billions of motherfucking dollars over to Ukraine? Stop this madness. This is why this country, you know, when you look at the top, you always judge this shit from the top down. And that's why we in the motherfucking predicament we in, because of the shit that come out the leader's mouth. You know, he first thing he say, he should have said, God damn it, you know, even though I don't like Donald Trump, I know what type of chaos it would, you know, create in this motherfucking country. If this man come up there, I know, and I'm not gonna let that happen on my watch. It's not gonna dictate the outcome of the goddamn election, no way, because that ain't got, this is security, you know, and it will look better on your behalf if you provide the man with security, so you can show, well, it ain't all about, you know, a hate for hate situation. You hate the man so much that you won't even give him no goddamn security. So he should have got up, and the first thing he said, I'm sick of this. You know, I just can't allow for this to happen on my watch. I have already activated, you know, 20 more, 20, 30 more, you know, fucking security guards. You feel me? You know, so that, you know, he can have some lookout on the outside. They didn't even have lookout on the outside of the fucking golf course, you see. And no, he's not the sitting president, and he's not gonna have what the president have, but he is running for president, and he is you know, he was a president. And so they are all, you know, a president is always afforded security, you feel me, from the Secret Service, no matter how long, you know, after, you know, they come out of the office of president, they still are afforded security. And if you're under threat, you got to goddamn give the man more security than that. That's just ridiculous. And you securing Ukraine, and and when goddamn Iran is ready to send missiles over to Israel, you send goddamn battleships and shit. How much money do it cost to send these goddamn ships over there to defend Israel? And then when some shit go down and some ships is attacked down there in the Red Sea or on the Horn of Africa, then you send a contingency of warships over there. All that money that it required for you to send them ships over. And you mean to tell me that you cannot call up 20, 30 Secret Service? I mean, they even got goddamn private security. You see, they even got private security, you know, that could guard him, you know, and even that could work. That's better than shit. Some of them is retired soldiers and, you know, retired, you know, special forces and shit, you know, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they can't keep letting them take a shot at this man. You know, this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. And like I say, I'm not, you know, into the political process. You know, I look at this because this is what you call an overview of nationalism, you know, and so our people always talk about nationalism, and we have to look at the nationalistic process see what's going right, what's going wrong, so we can build our understanding, our consciousness on what, nationhood require. You see, you know, and so, but obviously they fear it. I tell you that they fear him doing something. And I already knew that, that Ukraine, which you can go back, and I was talking about this shit months ago, that they would be in fear of him getting in power and undoing everything that they got trillions of dollars regardless. And then to give Ukraine over to Russia, to deny the NATO treaty, where if any nation in the NATO alliance is attacked, then every nation that's a part of that alliance will come to the aid of the other. And Donald Trump is talking about, if y'all don't pay up, then you will not get that support. And so I see that as a fair exchange. I do see that as a fair exchange. Why would we send our blood and shit to go over there this ain't goddamn this ain't the what is it, the monarchy and shit. That we ain't, motherfucking United States is not under the monarchy of Britain or France or none of that shit. Them days of, motherfucker bowing down to the queen and all that and the king, and we send our blood over there because y'all beefing and shit with Russia and all of that. That's some bullshit. You feel me? We ain't even got taken care of for the, what we done, provided many hundreds of years of labor and death and lynching and all that starvation over here. We ain't even got taken care of for that. We're not giving no more goddamn, black people not giving no more goddamn blood for nothing other than our own, liberation and rise. That's the only way we should be giving up some goddamn blood, for our own liberation and rise. How dare people to think that we're going to go over there and send our sons and daughters over to fucking Ukraine or somewhere to die for what? For who? Is y'all sick? And so on that notion, that's why, even though Donald Trump is not doing this for black liberation, he's not doing it for black people, because it's many white people here that feel, just like black people feel, meaning that they wouldn't send their sons and daughters over. So, it's the things that they talking about, we kind of identify with them same ideals. That don't mean we on the same team. We identify with some of the same ideals. You see? And so, yes, we agree with that. But that's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat to a lot of people who see in the future that, they need, if they could get 4 years or 8 years out of Kamala Harris, if they can get, man, do you know what the fuck the outcome that'll seal the deal for them. They know they need 4 more years. They need 4 more years to get what they need done. You see what I'm saying? Obama's, the Bidens, the Kamala Harris's, and the cabal that's pushing them, they need 4 more years to get that shit taken care of over there, what they need done. The way they headed about it is very dangerous, because here it is, Joe Biden should not be making, and I'm going to stress this on another video, Joe Biden should not be making a decision. He's a lame duck president. He should not be making a decision whether Ukraine should be able to use long-range missiles. You see, and he's leaving the presidency, and this is a dangerous option to give Ukraine the green light to use those type of weapons, knowing Russia gonna turn up and possibly even go to nuclear warfare. Because when them bombs and shit get to landing in Moscow and get to landing in St. Petersburg and getting the land, man, he gonna turn up, and it could very well lead to fucking him attacking not only Ukraine, but other European nations and drag this whole fucking world into World War III. That's how critical it is right now. And so if Donald Trump is talking about ending that war and Kamala Harris isn't, and you talking about escalating that war, I mean, how in the fuck is you gonna continue to escalate a war with a nuclear power? Not only a nuclear power, the nation with the most nukes on the goddamn planet. Make that make sense. All right, family, we're just getting started today. I appreciate y'all. Goddamn it, Naga, you live Naga News Network is in a motherfucking effect. Family Naga News Network is in motherfucking effect. I want y'all to stay with me today as we report on these very critical issues. I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.